So, the first ship, the Cutlass, is literally right in front of me. Yeah.
Cutlass.
To find it, I've not uncovered the entire map, but there's like a big circle of asteroids highlighted by red. It's just around here, and the ship is literally here, and it is approximately 331 kilometers southwest of the gate into whatchamacallit, and
Jump gate.
404 kilometers from that gate into Morning Star. So that's your
Cutlass.
the Cutlass.
Docking not possible. Yazur Mark 3. Cutlass. Docking not possible.
And its capture point is on the right hand side of the ship at the bottom. I don't have any pilots to send it over to be captured. This is just a custom game that I've put together to start this. And obviously I'm using the Yasur because it's fast. So that is the first ship, the Cutlass. The next ship I'm going to get is the H. This is in Farkas Cascade. Northwest at the end of the little highway that's here.
Farkas Cascade.
Thankfully I'm using the Yasur, so I'll just outrun all of this. It is just along here, I believe, if I remember rightly. There. I think that station is pretty static in game starts. I might be wrong, but every time I've gone to get it, there's always been a station right here. If you're in a decent fast ship, you'll be able to capture it. I'm not gonna bother because I've no captains. Yeah.
Danger.
There it is.
Hazardous region detected.
There's the gate all the way off in the distance there.
Jump gate.
To approximately 179 kilometers west of the gate.
Assistant, I have discovered some troubling signals. Please hurry to
That,
the HQ.
by the way, is the start of the quest to get the dart ship and the experimental ship. The quest is just simply going and destroying some mines around the dart. She then gives you the opportunity to buy it.
Entering
I never have,
Big choice.
because I usually get that early in a play. But yeah, after that you'll then go and meet somebody from the timelines and you'll escort them somewhere, and then she'll give you the ship, and then you're left with an experimental ship. I don't believe that you unlock a schematic to research. I've never lost it, but I do believe that you can build it once you have your shipyard, assuming that you've not got one. You can only have one in a game, in a universe. So here's the Odachi. I've gone a little bit beyond the map, so I'm gonna head on in to the middle so it reverts to its original size. I think it will anyway, but if not, towards the end of Getsu Fune, you've got this asteroid field that runs along the outside.
Autopilot disengaged.
This is basically you just fly towards the E on the map. Pretty much straight up center. Straight north.
Autopilot engaged. Odachi.
I mean, it's a good distance away. You also have to be careful of enemies spawning in because of the distance from the gates.
Autopilot jump gate.
And I mean, look, your 226 there.
Jump gate. The void.
Nearly 400 there. So yeah, 400 northeast of the gate here, pretty much under the E. You keep flying towards the E. At that magnification, you'll get it. How far away from the asteroid field is it?
Empty space.
90 kilometers from the edge of the asteroid field, from its northernmost point, which is there, and it's directly north. This square here would be its northernmost point, directly north of that. Actually, no, that won't. Okay, in the middle of those two squares that are there. Right, but that's that one. So the Elite Sport is in C, so CEO's Doubt. And I believe it's along this asteroid field. Somewhere along here, pretty much on a level plane.
Autopilot engaged.
There we are.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot disengaged.
So that's how you get that. It's right there. Just on the edge of the asteroid field in the northeast corner. Right, on to the next. And here is the Kestril Sports location. It's right here in the middle of all these checkpoints. In the middle of this. These deformed, weird looking asteroids. I wonder if that stuff, crystals, is damageable.
Asteroid.
Well, it might be, but it's here.
Kestril Sport.
In Freedom's Reach. In the middle of the map.
Jump gate.
470 kilometers from the northern gate. In amongst all these checkpoints and deformed asteroid looking type things. That's where the Kestril Sport is. And yeah, that's another one. Alright, so now for the Theseus Sport. I can't remember exactly how I got there, but I remember it's way off. There. It's there. It's in amongst these.
Theseus Sport.
Right there. That's not too shabby. That's the Theseus Sport. Fly directly east, approximately in the middle, and you'll see these in the distance and just head towards these. And that's that. Alright, so here is the B. Now, as you can see, it's above the ecliptic. I believe that's what they call it. Right at the end of this resource. So if you just fly in line with this resource, as I did, you'll come to it. And yeah, that's where that is. Is that it? Yeah, so that should be. And that is in Antigone Memorial. Alright, so let's see if we can find the F. I think this is the last one, right?
Entering Nobelius Fortune.
Let's see if we can find it. I think it's approximately there.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
What's that?
Wreck.
I seem to remember that. Why is there a wreck like that? Such a large one. Oh well.
Autopilot engaged.
So anyway, if I don't recall that.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
So there's like a big resource bubble around here, isn't there?
Autopilot disengaged.
I know it's in here.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
If I find the edge of this bubble, that'll make it easier. Right.
Autopilot engaged.
Is that wreck?
Autopilot disengaged. Unknown station.
No. God damn, where is this?
Autopilot.
I better set.
engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
If I remember rightly, it's
Autopilot engaged.
on the ecliptic, as they call it. I was just say level plane, but
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
there we are.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
So it's pretty much. Oh, it's. Yeah, it's below.
Autopilot disengaged.
And that's your
F.
Xenon F. So where was that wreck? Just because that'd help give a reference. Wrecks tend to be in the same place. Well, that's where it is anyway, in the northern sector of this bubble. Sort of, well, I guess it's not really northern, it's probably central. But looks like a couple of 100 meters.
Autopilot engaged.
I'll be able to tell.
Autopilot disengaged.
That's 250 kilometers. Directly north off the highway, and well,
Superhighway Nopelius Fortune.
200 meters away from the highway. So if you fly on along the highway for 180 until you're 180 kilometers away from the gate, and then go that way north,
F.
150 kilometers, you will see it. So, I believe the valuable cache is along here. Now, I've got it once. And if I'm completely honest with you, it took ages to get, because there's like 18 points or so to get, and you need to use your hand laser. And yeah, so basically you'll see this wreck, and in it,
Lockbox.
or around it, is a lockbox. Round spinning ball that's just a nightmare, because it spins quite fast. In it is 2 4-star pilot and manager gifts, and a Kion crystal. I can't remember if there's anything else, but yeah, it's not really that valuable. So yeah, that's that. This is where it is, slap bang in the middle of that resource probe, slap bang on the level plane, and yeah, that's it. That's everything. One thing to note, when I got the Sapporo, I remembered that as I was flying in to Sapporo, I passed a number of minefields. So I didn't go the way I came to the Sapporo through faulty logic, because there's a minefield slap bang in front of that gate, slap bang in there, and I just didn't really want to get it knocked out. So I ended up going entirely through Attilia's Misfortune, through Frontier's Edge, the Void, etc, etc. And there's no minefields along that route. Feel free to go along this route, but if you get hit by a minefield, yeah, you're stranded for a long time. You know, the same problem when you get the destroyer here. You get knocked out by a minefield now. Since 2 patches ago, minefields will knock out an engine. One mine will knock out an engine. But yeah, there's that as well.